guys, so I've been getting a couple of questions from WhatsApp, and in this very video I'm going to try to say one or two things that maybe might be of help to you. If you're just in my face, my name is Collins. I'm a beginner organist and then an intermediate level keyboardist. So basically the questions are a couple of them, so maybe for this very video I'll try to say one or two things about some of the questions. And the first one I want to really look into is the blueprint for practicing. Somebody is asking what and what as in do they need to work on and stuff like that, that it gets too complicated, as in confused, not knowing exactly what he should be working on. And then for me, what I can say to that is sometimes if it is getting too complicated, what I will really say is, for what works for me, just sometimes just calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down first. You know, when you are pushing yourself to consume certain things that maybe are too high for your current level, you get to calm down first, and then you ascertain what spot exactly are you, what level are you exactly. Are you like us who are beginners? As in beginner for this side, you get to, or you already play or whatnot. So basically just calm down. Sometimes it's not really about, you know, every time you want to practice you just get down to what you want to practice. Sometimes there are times that you're required to like sit down with the instrument, walk around, play around, have some fun, have a good time, and go and do other things, you get. So but the whole idea is so that you don't get bored, you get, so that you don't get bored. So if you're struggling for something, how to structure your practice, one of the things I do is I try to schedule at least, even if it's at least a 1 hour for daily works, because those of us that are busy people. So even if it's a 1 hour for daily works, the whole idea is not for you to practice for 20 million hours in a day, you get. The whole idea is try to build consistency. If it is 10 minutes that you know you can push into your practice, do that. If it is it's 20 minutes, do that. If it's 1 hour, do that. Just look for something that is convenient for you, that will not move every other thing that you already have going on. Those of us who are doing 1 hour, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, sometimes you don't even get to play at all. So but I'll really recommend like between 30 minutes to 1 hour. So for if your practice time is for this sort of duration, what you can really do is you begin with your scales, you begin with your scales to get you in the mood. That's if you're working, if your playing has to do with a little bit of classicals or maybe contemporary styles, what you're supposed to be working on is a little bit different, but you can fuse them. For instance, at least a 10 minute first warm up of maybe your major scales, your minor scales, your chromatic scales, you know. And then if you can touch a little bit of different kinds of scales, like maybe your pentatonics, their majors and their minors, just run around your keys and then get the hands to really feel in the mood, you get. So if you're also if you're into the classical aspect, after your scales you can do a little bit of chords, your major chords, your minor chords, your diminishes, your augmenteds, your extensions, your rootlesses. You can just try them out in different keys, you get, just to ensure that you still have them here for like maybe the scales and the chords you run for like maybe 10-15 minutes, and then before you bring out whatever song that you want to, if it's a classical song, before you bring it out, and then try and start analyzing. Even analyzing is even something that I've been recently working on, you get. Instead of just playing the piece straight, just calm down, spend some time to look at the copy, look at dot out all the repetitions, all those things, you get. So grab them out. That is for classical side. You can even spend some time working on your sight reading skills and sight reading exercises and all of that, getting accustomed to key movements and transitions and here up and down. So but if you're doing the keyboarding aspect, work on your scales, work on your chords. Of course, you know that the keyboarding aspect will do a a lot of licks, a lot of lines, a lot of running around, a lot of chords. So practice your scales, your chords, and then listen to songs. Primarily listen to songs. If you're doing keyboarding, you do a lot of listening as opposed to playing. You do a lot of listening. I don't want this video to be too long, but if you still have more questions, you can drop them at the comment section, or maybe my WhatsApp details is everywhere on my account, on either Facebook or WhatsApp or YouTube as well. These are the three platforms I operate at the moment. So drop your questions, and then basically, so again, for the keyboarding, your scales, your chords, your keys, you get, and then listening to songs, very very important. And then for the classicals, your scales, your chords, your keys, as well as the song that you want to work on, and your analysis of what is it called. So basically those are the things. So if the problem you're having is I've trashed out the issue of time allocation for practice and what you should be working on to see the maximum results. Okay, and then for here I got another question about those who are losing what's it called, is it motivation now, be interest? I'm trying to remember the question. So but if you're losing tracks, one of the things I do is once in a while I go out to events, you get, and some of us are surrounded with very very musically good guys and women. So they sort of motivate us to practice and practice more consistently, because the people we have around us, they are A and B game players, so you don't want to and so they motivate us to keep pushing. But if you're that person that don't really have that sort of people to push you, what you can do for yourself is if social media is not enough for you, you can just go to concerts, go to events, sit down, meet people, greet people, shake hands with people, see what other people are doing in the area you want to position yourself. And I'm sure at the end of the program you will be motivated. You get motivated and then fresh, you get. So basically, for more questions, I'll try to do more videos to answer as much more questions as I get them. So but for now, this one should be enough for now. So basically, see you guys in our next video. Anyway, before I go, majority of those who are watching our videos on YouTube are not subscribed, are members to our channel. So please like the videos, do well to comment, do well to share, do well to subscribe. You're welcome, and God bless.